Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is MAF653-ISLAMIC. I'm from Group 4 and I'm gonna present about the Mudarabah. Okay, since today is a Maulud Nabi, it's a big day for a Muslim. I'm gonna start with reciting or with salawat to the Nabi Muhammad, peace be upon him. Sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, sallallahu ala Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay, now we're gonna start about the Mudarabah. Mudarabah. What is Mudarabah? Mudarabah is a concept based on a partnership model between a capital provider known as Rob Al-Mal and the entrepreneur known by a Mudarib to undertake a certain project. Rob Al-Mal will provide 100% capital and the entrepreneur known by the Mudarib will provide 100% entrepreneurship work. Okay, the Rob Al-Mal are not allowed to interfere in the management of the project. Okay, then if there is a profit earned, it will be distributed or shared based on a profit sharing ratio. But if there is a loss, it will be incurred by the Rob Al-Mal itself 100% unless the loss is due to the negligence or misconduct by the Mudarib itself. Okay, lastly, the end of this project is due to the fulfillment of the project or the distribution of profit between two of them. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Amirul Shafiq bin Adnan. Okay, now let's go to the next point, which is Musyarakah. Musyarakah is a partnership between two or more individuals who combine their resources, which is capital and labor, to undertake certain economic activity either by forming company or joint venture. In a simple word, a form of partnership between the Islamic bank and its client, whereby each party contributes to the capital of partnership in equal or varying degrees. Musyarakah also requires all parties to provide capital by the business project. It also allows all parties to involve in the management of the project. However, appointment of each partner in management team has to be made in mutual consent. In Musyarakah, one or more partner may choose to be a sleeping partner. Profit share on agreed ratio and loss is divided based on percentage of capital contribution. However, partners are also not allowed to fix a lump sum amount as return to its capital contribution. Partners also have to fix the ratio of profit sharing at the time of contract. If this not done beforehand, contract is considered void. Management fee as agreed can be paid to the partner who is significantly involved in the management. Okay, in Musyarakah, losses are shared on proportion to be contributed capital. There are two types of Musyarakah. First, Syarikah Al-Milk and second, Syarikah Al-Akad. Syarikah Al-Milk is ownership partnership and Syarikah Al-Akad is contractual partnership. In Musyarakah, there are three conditions to be fulfilled. First, capital agency, which is Al-Wakalah. Al-Wakalah means each partner is considered to be the agent of his colleague in transacting with the partner property and his relation to the third party. The second condition is the ratio of distribution of profit must be determined in advance. And lastly, the profit sharing must be in ratio, not in the fixed amounts. That's all. Thank you.
Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Fitri and I and my friend will be present on Islamic money market. In Islamic money market, there are several instruments available. As for example, Malaysian Government Investment Certificate (MGIC), Accepted Bill I, ABI, Bond Mudarabah Cagamas, Islamic Commercial Papers, Negotiable Islamic Debt Certificate and Islamic Sukuk. As for MGIC, this certificate gives authority to Bank Negara Malaysia to collect money from Islamic bank in form of loan by using the principle of Qardul Hasan. Qardul Hasan means that The loan is interest free. However, government may on its discretion pay hibah or gift which paid annually on anniversary date of MGIC. Okay, for accepted bill I, it is instrument based on murabahah and buy dine concept. The purpose is to promote and encourage domestic and foreign trade using Islamic financing mechanism. Okay, so in accepted bill I, there is two concepts. First, we look into murabahah concept. There are three parties involved, which is customer, bank, and seller. And the first flow is customer act as bank agent to buy goods, and then bank pay the goods to the seller. After that, there will be transfer of ownership, and bank will resell the goods at cost plus on deferred payment. Deferred payment may be up to 365 days, and lastly, customer on maturity they will pay the price. Okay, as for buy dine concept, this transaction will create a debt, which then the debt will be able to be traded in secondary market.
My name is MAF653-ISLAMIC, and I will explain about the example of Islamic money market. First is Cagamas Mudarabah Bond. Cagamas Mudarabah Bond was introduced on 1 March 1994 by Cagamas Berhad to finance the purchase of Islamic housing debts from financial institutions that provide Islamic house financing to the public. The Cagamas Mudarabah Bond is structured using the concept of Mudarabah, where the bondholders and Cagamas will share the profits according to the agreed profit sharing ratios. Okay, next is Islamic Commercial Paper, ICP. Okay, ICP refers to securitization of debts issued by corporation to fund their financial requirement in converting, sale or purchase of fixed assets. The instrument is issued under the concept of murabahah. The maturity period of the Islamic commercial paper range from 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and up to 1 year. There are three types of ICP, which is Mudarabah Notes Issuance Facility, MUNIF. Number 2 is Islamic Revolving Underwritten Facility, IRUF. And the third one is Guaranteed Revolving MUNIF. Next example is the Negotiable Islamic Debt Certificate, NIDC. Okay, NIDC is a debt instrument issued by an approved financial institution under the concept of Bait Vitamin Ajil. It is similar to the conventional short-term negotiable certificate of deposits. The debt arising from the Bait Vitamin Ajil transaction is securitized by means of a bill of exchange and traded in the secondary market based on the principle of buy and dine. And the last example of Islamic money market is Islamic bond. Okay, Islamic bond structured in such a way as to generate returns to investors without infringing Islamic law that prohibits riba or interest. Sukuk is maybe understood as a Sharia compliant bond. In its simplest forms, sukuk represent ownership of an asset or usufruct. Various examples and types of sukuk, such as relating to the nature of the underlying asset. The most commonly used is where the sukuk relates to the partial ownership of an asset, which is sukuk al-ijarah. And other type of sukuk is sukuk murabahah, sukuk istisna, sukuk al-musyarakah, and sukuk al-istisma. That's all.